Hello everyone and welcome back to my caliente kitchen, and I hope we are all staying in shelter. And today we have something actually very special, and we are going to have a fried rice party. For that, I have invited my friend and colleague Elaine Magee. Elaine, how are you?
Hi, welcome to my kitchen in Idaho.
In Idaho. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm in San Francisco, you're in Idaho. And we were talking and we're like, we're bored at home, we're doing more cooking. How can we get creative with what we have? And, I'm hearing from a lot of people that they're having some food left over and they don't know what to do with this food left over. And you and I came up with this idea. Let's make fried rice, right?
Yeah. Here's the thing about fried rice, Manuel. I think it's a comfort food for a lot of different cultures and people. And I love how you can whip one up with things you have, right? These things over here are things that I have all the time in my refrigerator or pantry in the case of oil. But you could sub whatever oil you have. Here's just garlic, ginger, and egg, right? And then you have some leftover brown rice, and you can turn literally 1 cup into 2 servings of fried rice. In this case, for me, I added some ham I had left over from my Easter dinner for 2. And then I was spring cleaning recently in my pantry and found this can of pineapple. So I just kind of put this pineapple ham thing together, used a teriyaki sauce that I had, but you could easily use low sodium soy. And literally within a few minutes, Manuel, because everything's already cooked, I threw in some broccoli that I had, some red peppers, some mushrooms, right? And then you have this beautiful, this is my lunch, by the way.
And I love how many plants are you using? And using canned food, fresh food. Are you using any frozen food, fruits and vegetables in there?
Not in this case, but I love having certain things in the freezer. Frozen kale, frozen spinach. I have my brown rice actually frozen in pouches, so you just microwave it in 3 minutes. So
Yum.
I love using my freezer. I just didn't use it today.
Perfect. Now, what is the name of your fried rice?
I'm calling it pineapple pork fried rice, but you could sub in pork tenderloin. You know what else is really good in this, Manuel?
Tell me.
Is a pineapple shrimp fried rice.
Ooh.
Right?
I'm telling you, so the options are endless.
It really, really is. And I think this is one of those times, Manuel, when, look in your pantry, find that can of pineapple, in my case, in the corner, or the can of pumpkin that you didn't use, during the holidays, and get creative. I'm used to this because when I grew up, we didn't have a lot of money, and you kind of have to make do with what you had, and, turn some basics into tuna crepes or whatever it was,
I love it.
Yeah. What about you? Tell me about your fried rice.
Yeah, well, I also love fried rice. By the way, I'm Peruvian, and in Peru we have a big Chinese influence in our cooking. Peruvian food is a fusion of cultures, and definitely food from China comes into Peru a lot. And we use ginger and soy sauce and stir fries. So now this is not your traditional Peruvian fried rice, but again, just like you, I have different leftovers from the week, and so here's what I'm doing here. I have sesame oil, and then obviously heat up the sesame oil, and then I'm gonna start adding the vegetables that I have left over. I have bell peppers. So some bell peppers, and then the amounts really is the more plants you use in your dish, the better. I have celery. And this is smelling so good. And then again, this fried rice are cooked in high temperatures, so it takes a few minutes, like you said. I'm gonna add mushrooms for some umami flavor, and that really enhances the flavors as well. The umami receptor is your fifth receptor, which detects the amino acids, and that is an explosive flavor. Then we're gonna have green onions. Now these green onions, I'm using the yellow and the white part. I'm gonna increase the temperature here more. And then we're gonna have some cilantro. Now here's where I put my Latino touch, because I love cilantro, and this is going to definitely give it a nice kick. And we're gonna add some ginger, of course. And again, the amount really is as many vegetables as you like. I use about a half a cup to a cup of vegetables for each of the vegetables. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt and black pepper. And then I'm gonna add the rice. And this is brown rice leftover, by the way. And I always like to make rice. As a Peruvian, we do eat a lot of rice, but I am now a brown rice eater. And again, as you say, we can make this fried rice many different ways. I have used different whole grains, like quinoa, farro, barley, you name it. Now, I love quinoa fried rice too a lot, but brown rice is another of my favorites. All right, so now we're gonna add some soy sauce. This is light soy sauce. And I put a little here, like, there you go. And this is to taste. And last but not least, what we tend to add in Peru for our fried rice is actually, we make this omelette cake with eggs, and we add eggs as the protein. And I'm telling you, this is a fried rice that your entire family will love. It's so simple to make. I mean, I just made this whole thing while we're doing the live. I mean, it's so fast, as you can see, and colorful, with a lot of plants. And as we know, we want more Americans to eat more plant, half a plant every day. And I love to add plants in my cooking. What do you think of these, Elaine?
I'm like just smelling it right now, but I just love how creative you've been with all the different things you have left over. Throwing it in.
Oh my God. I loved it.
Yumminess. Yeah.
I know. Well, how about if you taste yours, I taste mine? Because, I always like to taste what I cook. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, and I thought you'd never ask.
Hold on, let me put a little bit on my plate. And I can't wait. All right, let's see.
Really good. In my case, I've got the smoky from the ham, complemented by the sweet from the pineapple. Really good.
Yeah, and in my case, I have the cilantro cake and the mushrooms and the green onions. This is actually phenomenal, and it's so easy to make. And again, you can use, like you said, any vegetable you have, leftover brown rice, soy sauce, voila, you have your fried rice. And you know, this is an easy recipe to make, and actually also low cost, right?
Right. Yeah.
If you think about it, it doesn't make, you don't have to spend a lot of money to make fried rice.
You really don't. It's kind of, I kind of call it the kitchen sink kind of fried rice, where you're just using what you have, clearing out the refrigerator, sub your sauce, pick your protein, choose your carbs and veggies.
I love it. Now, I know that Today's Dietitian did a special article on you. Can you tell us, please?
Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful at this point in my career. Truly a career highlight, but I was named one of the 10 dietitians making a difference in Today's Dietitian magazine, I think in March 2020. And I was nominated by some dietitians I work with in one of my programs, and then selected. So for an old lady like me who's been doing this a long time, it was a highlight. And you have an award too.
I did also received an award not long ago by the Products for Better Health Foundation as the top influencer for 2019. I'm honored and very happy to have received this award.
Proud of you, Manuel.
Thank you, and of course you rock, Elaine. Now tell me something. Where can we find you?
Oh, I've been really working hard on building my Instagram. It's called The Recipe Doctor, which is the name of a syndicated column that I did for 10 years a while back. And I've been really focused on positive posts to help people through this difficult time, either boosting immunity, cooking things they can do with their kids, and pantry solutions. So, look me up, The Recipe Doctor. Love for everybody to follow me, and that's what I'm focused on right now, is really helping people through the Instagram.
All right, remember, on Instagram, The Recipe Doctor, and you can have fabulous recipes. You can find fabulous recipes and ideas right there. Elaine, thank you so much for being here with me today. And you can find me on my website and of course on social media. I hang out the most on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And if you're watching this through YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, because we always bring you good stuff, science-based nutrition, and delicious recipes. Well, until next time, Elaine, and thank you again for being here with me today. I'm gonna send you a virtual hug.
Yeah.
Give me a hug. And hopefully next time you come to the Bay Area, and once we, can hang out again and cook together.
I would love it. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Until next time, my friends.